ever get over?
Ooh.
Losing our minds.
Happy New Year. Unreal, Gaslamp.
Just 30 miles from Detroit stands a giant power station. It ticks each night as the city sleeps. Seconds from annihilation. But no one stopped to think about the people or how they would survive.
What up, dope?
And we've almost lost Detroit.
When?
This time.
One of the greatest ever, Gil Scott Heron.
Ever get over losing our mind.
Brian Jackson on
Sheriff
Synthesizer.
of Monroe County had sure enough disasters on his mind. And what would Karen Silkwood say to you if she was still alive? That when it comes to people's safety, money wins out every time.
Sing that!
And we've almost lost Detroit this time. This time, how would we ever get over losing our minds? You see,
Brian Jackson.
Lost Detroit that time. Almost lost Detroit that time. And how will we ever get over? 'Cause odds are we're gonna lose somewhere. One time, odds are we're gonna lose somewhere. Sometime. And how will we ever get over losing our mind? How would we ever get over losing our mind? Didn't dig the sign. When almost lost Detroit that time, damn near totally destroyed. One time, people all over the world know. Say, didn't you know? People all over the world know. Say, didn't you know? When you almost lost Detroit. Damn near totally destroyed.
For the record, that was the last song I played at on Thanksgiving with Jazzy Jeff and Newmark, and it just hit super nice. We just sat down, me and Newmark, listened to how dope that is. How dope are these little synthesizer twinkles in the intro? And then those drums. Jeez. That's the work of Brian Jackson. Brian Jackson put out an album or EP, first EP of 3 last year. This one here, The Bottle, featuring Omar. So he's got a project with Masters at Work, Louie Vega. Let me start this off again. Brian Jackson, the man you heard on We've Almost Lost Detroit, with Gil Scott Heron, his accompaniment, who accompanied him through some of his most influential recordings, kind of as a perfect sidekick. You know, Gil was such a powerful force, and I believe it took someone like Brian to truly capture his expression and present it on a platter in the perfect way. I just think they have such an amazing chemistry. And Brian is still with us and still rocking to this day. And we have to show a lot of love for artists that continue to add to their body of work, continue to define who they are, whose songs they continue to add depth and add context to, and lyrics like that. You hear that and you think of what's going on in the world now, and 50 years later, yo, it's crazy. We still got the same types of problems. We still got the same types of concerns and imbalance in the world, and I mean, perhaps even more so. And so you gotta represent for someone like Brian Jackson, who's still making dope music. They got some new ones. They've been reinterpreting different stuff. The first EP features The Bottle. It features New York City. It features Winter in America. The second EP is coming out in March. And those that caught my stream after Art Basel and the Bassett's Barbecue that was down there know that I received a very special record when I was down there from the producer Louie Vega from Masters at Work. Shouts out to Kenny Dope as well, but half of Masters at Work is Louie Vega. And he gave me, overhead for a second, he gave me a very, very special white label 12-inch. You see this right here, written on that in black permanent marker on a white label. This is a cut, so this is a lathe cut. It's a demo, but it's as far as I know, it's the finished song of Brian Jackson doing "Home Is Where the Hatred Is," produced by Masters at Work. And this was a special gift to me, and Louie gave it to me, and I have to make this today my record of the week. This has been a very, very, very special gift. One of the nicest gifts of vinyl I've ever been given. And Louie just turned around out of his crate and gave it to me at Art Basel and said, "Here, you need to have this." And front please. And what's crazy is I heard some of these tracks at Art Basel the previous year, and it just blew me away. And it's been such a nice feeling, actually, to be waiting for this music and to hear it again through my ears. And like, it does it equate to where it was, and it just gets me really excited. And this sort of like old school way of hearing music. So in the spirit of that, I'm making my record of the week here. I'm going to share it with y'all. Louie didn't give it to me to not play it. It comes out in March, so this is the second time you might have heard it. You might have heard it when I came back from Art Basel, but I've been sitting on this record a little bit, and I'm just feeling some type of way about it. It's a very, very special piece of wax. Brian Jackson doing his song "Home Is Where the Hatred Is," which originally was sung by Gil Scott Heron. Esther Phillips does a really dope version. You may have heard some other versions by people. One of Gil's, probably one of his, I don't know, one of his more signature tunes. This is an up-tempo version produced by Masters at Work. I'm going to say less and let the music say more. Fire in the chat. Today's record of the week, our first one of the year. And I want you to watch out for this next project, the next EP from Brian Jackson and Masters at Work, and support those artists that are rocking it and continuing their legacy, and support dope music. That is your goal for this year. Support dope music. Think about the last year. And I know a lot of you subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my VIP. Thank you, Top Grill and Crew, scratchbastard.com/VIP. Thank you for supporting me. Support the arts. We really, really, really need to support our artists, man. It doesn't take that much. If we pool together, chip in here and there, it goes a long, long way. And I say this proudly. This record's amazing. I want to support these artists. I do. I bought the record myself. Louie would have gave it to me for free. Perhaps I bought it myself. I want that money to go into the hands of the artists and make more dope art, because we need that shit so bad right now, y'all. Home is where the hatred is. Say less. 2026. Support it all. Zone out.
left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I'm gone. Home is where the hatred is. Home is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Home is where I live inside my wild outer dreams. Once an empty vacuum filled out with my silent screams. Home is where I needle marks try to heal my broken heart, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never spend as far away from me as you can, and ask me why. Hang on to your rosary beads, close your eyes and watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it, Lord, but did you ever try? Turn it 6 so inside out, so that the world, you want you die. You want you die. You want you die. You want you die.
Zone out. Lathe cut. So you hear a couple of the ticks and pops. It's like a demo. Brian Jackson, Masters at Work. Please put some fire in the chat and respect the work of dope artists. Light it up. Today's record of the week. Right, Buzz Crate? ESP, I see you.
No.
Got me feeling like Red Alert playing lathe cuts.
No way.
Dub plates on the radio.
I can't go home.
Shouts out to Red Alert, still rocking on Twitch. Support that man.
No.
Brian Jackson on vocals. He's the guy that collaborated with Gil Scott 50 years ago, still making music. ESP, the project's not out. Only 1/3 of the project's out. This is untouched goods. Lathe cut promo. There he is right there, Brian Jackson on flute. so flavorful. I believe that's Ivan Renta on the sax. There's some other tracks from this EP coming out that are crazy too. There's a version of Moonshine. We'll talk about it when it drops. I've heard it live twice, and if you like this kind of groove, forget about it.
I can't go home.
The last drop.
I can't go home. Don't you stop using drugs. I can't go home. No, no, no. I can't go. I can't go.
Tuesday morning coffee record of the week. It's Brian Jackson, Masters at Work. Home is where the hatred is. 2026. Enough talk about it. Nitro, thank you for the sub. Thank you for your support, y'all. What a special record. The only place you'll hear that record is in a Louie Vega set or right here on TMC. Stand up, fire in the chat. Put it up right now. Epic. That is not on wax yet. That epic. Straight from Louie's crate. A lathe cut. Just for you. Just for you. Fire in the chat.
Look for me. You know where I'm bound to be in the bottle. Turn around. Look around on any corner. If you see my brother looking like a goner, it's gonna be me.
Nitro with the sub. High train in the station. Can we put it in, y'all? Can we put it in gear? Our last one of the day. H Aqua.
Don't you think it's a crime?